Welcome in, and today I'm going to show you my design for M.O.D.O.K and Marvel Rivals if I were to add him to the game, but this is like a character concept right now. And also recommend to turn on captions before you start the video just to see the stats itself. I have several abilities, so let's just get straight into it. M.O.D.O.K's HP is going to be 650, so on the higher end of multiple tanks, but again he is mostly this face. Movement speed of 6 meters, which is base for pretty much all but Hulk in the Vanguard category. Primary, laser beam. A continuous beam that has infinite range, but has a fall off of 50% after 25 meters. It has a charge of 100 and expels 10 charge per second, so you can fire it for pretty much 10 seconds before having to reload. And damage is 55 per second, which I will use Groot to kind of compare to him. Groot's attack interval being 0.7 seconds, while M.O.D.O.K's is a continuous beam, which does 55 per second, and then Groot does, just for clarity's sake, 65 per 0.7 seconds. Now, his secondary ability, which is his right click, Psionic Missiles. The back of M.O.D.O.K opens up to send 4 missiles where he's looking, each doing 30 damage for direct hits, 20 for splash. This is just another burst ability, which is very good for him. He's going to be a very good controller. To be fully honest, he's more of a glass cannon, but he does have very good control, which a tank should. Now, shift ability, Nano Shields. After using this ability, he and his teammates in a 10-meter radius around him gain circular shields around them. The only example I can really think of this is kind of think of Zarya bubbles in Overwatch, but on everyone, including himself. M.O.D.O.K himself gains a shield with 200 health, while everyone else gains a shield of 125. M.O.D.O.K's shield lasts for 8 seconds, and then for teammates it lasts 6 seconds. Everyone who wears them gains a 15% movement speed buff for as long as they have it. So a person can pop it after 2 seconds of wearing, and then suddenly you don't have that movement speed buff anymore. It's just another ability that can shield your teammates, because we need more shield tanks in the game, which I just don't want it to be the same like strange shield every single time. This is a good mix-up. F ability, Mind Shard. M.O.D.O.K unleashes a mind blast from his mind in a 3-meter radius reaching 15 meters, going 5 meters a second. So, reaching the end of the 15 meters in 3 seconds so you can dodge out of it. Anyone caught in the mind blast will receive 50 damage and increased vulnerability of 15% for 3 seconds. M.O.D.O.K gains 25 shield per enemy hit, maxing out at 75. So his max HP could go up to 725 HP. This ability has a 16-second cooldown. Now to his ultimate ability, Nobody Messes with M.O.D.O.K. A giant beam blasts out of the gem in his forehead, reaching 35 meters, but damage fall off begins at 25 meters. Anything beyond does 15% less damage. The beam deals 135 damage per second. The ult lasts for 6 seconds. M.O.D.O.K is slowed by 65% while using the ult because it's so powerful it's pushing him back, but again it doesn't actually push him back, it just slows your movement. And the beam pierces. You can still aim freely with it, it's not slowing your aim at all, but it does pierce and it's very high damage. It can almost kill 275 HP targets almost instantly. Now his passive abilities, he has 2 of them. 90% headshot reduction, meaning he takes 10% more damage than normal because most of his hitbox is in his face. But the back of his head does not count as a headshot since there is a whole metal piece back there and that's where his missiles are, so it wouldn't make sense. While falling from a distance, holding the jump button, he falls at a 50% reduced rate, which matches his lore. Now, he does have one team up. He is the anchor of this team up, giving him plus 50 health. It's a team up with Ultron, giving Ultron another ability. M.O.D.O.K gives Ultron a few upgrades. This new ability upgrades all of Ultron's damage and healing stats by 15%, visibly showing to allies and enemies. All beams by Ultron will now turn into a dark purple beam. All beams used by Ultron will turn dark purple, including the team up with Iron Man and his ult. Even Ultron's drones are different shades of purple. But Ultron himself gains an 8% increased vulnerability. This effect lasts for 6 seconds with a cooldown of 30 seconds. This ability will be high potential, but if you play badly and have bad positioning, you will get punished. Now I know this is a pretty short video, but let me know what you guys think of this character right here. Let me know in the comments down below. I tried to balance him as good as possible. Another shield tank, or at least he has shields he can protect his teammates with. I think he would be a very good mix-up of the current characters we have now. Has a very nice kit, not overly complicated, but not overly simple. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. See ya.